I'm going to unbox and review the 1UpUSA Bike Rack. All right, just as before, a packing slip kind of bounced around a little bit, as you can see, a little cut, but no big deal. And it's called a Quik Rack single, and it's a silver. It's the basic one, and it's 1.25 inch hitch, but it comes with a thing. So there's the packing slip and a receipt. You got something else here. Let me open this up. There's some this up opening. Oh, okay. There's the Allen wrench with the hole drilled in it for the key. It's hot. What else we got here? 1UpUSA. All right, that's the parts list. Wonderful. And second Allen wrench, a strap, and another Allen wrench. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm just going to pull it out of the box. Oh. We'll keep the box over here and plop this thing back down. All right. All right. See that Allen wrench right there? All right, I mean, Allen screw. This is the adapter if I had a 2-inch, but I don't. So let me just take this, this Allen wrench, the black one. Yep, that actually holds down the adapter. All right, which is a hollow piece of steel and an Allen screw in there. So, okay, so here, let me turn it around. Get on this side with it. There's a black metal bar right here. You see the slot in the slot. There we go. Oh, okay. Like this. And like this. Nice and solid. And then just lock it back down again. And let me flip it around to show you. You got the clip here. And then here. And these are really tight. I'll get it on the car and we'll continue from there. This is how I keep the bike rack in my garage. Just fold it up like that. It's small, it's out of the way. To install the bike rack onto the car hitch, you just I always set it up like this, and then you unlock the blue tabs on either side to unlock the tire trays, and you just fold it open, relock the blue tabs, and make sure that they're locked in, keep the tire trays from moving. Now, if you notice, I have a piece of duct tape wrapped around the front of the bike rack that inserts into the car hitch. You have to have at least 2 inches minimum that it has to insert into the hitch of the car. And that's exactly where mine's at. Center of the ball to the front of that piece of tape is 2 inches. So you just insert it in there. And if you notice, it's right at that 2-inch line. And when I fold up the rack, I'll show you what I mean. And you just take the Allen wrench and you insert it into the Allen screw in the back, and you just tighten it down. And it forces that little steel ball into the car hitch, and it's not going nowhere. It is solid and it's nice and tight. And that's it. I mean, it's as simple as that. And then you use a Velcro strap and you secure the strap to the hitch, and it's not going nowhere. And when you fold it up in the stowed position, make sure that the gold bar that you have that collar all the way down when you're traveling, and it locks that bar down so it doesn't flip open. Just like that, and it just secures it in all positions. And you can see, even with the 2-inch minimum, I'm real close to the back of my bumper, but it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna touch the bumper. On this model here, that's as close as it gets. Now to install the bike, I do the left one first, that's the back tire, and I also have a piece of tape right there at the locking lever. As you can see right there, it's indicated, and that's my mark, and I lock it down for the rear tire right at the beginning of that tape, and then the front tire just open up the bent arm all the way open. And to install the bike, I put the back tire in first, set it in its tray and onto the spool, make sure it's centered. I always have problems lifting the bike, the front tire always wants to bite me. And then I put the front tire in the tray and make sure that the back tire is setting in the middle of the tray and right on the spool. And same thing with the front, and just hold the bent arm and click it in place. And that is it. And it's done. And that bike is secure. It's not going nowhere. The pedal is clear of the car. There's nothing grabbing the frame of the bike. And as you can see, the spool on the back tire is pushing down real hard. It's secure. And it's clear of the mounted bike rack that I have on the bike. And the front tire is the same way. That spool's pushing down, and it's pushing that bike down on that rack, and there's plenty of clearance. So it's a great design, and it's nice and stable. Now to remove it, I just unlock the front tire and move the bent arm all the way forward, and I walk to the rear and I just push the tire off the spool. Just roll the bike a little bit forward, and there it is. It's as simple as that. And make sure that the locking arms I hold it up to get it off its teeth, so I don't want to wear them down. And that's it. And it's a great product. That's how it looks stowed. The bike is nice and balanced, and again, there's the pros and the cons. The pros, for the first part, the build quality is second to none. It is just absolutely quality materials. It's put together well. The tolerances are very tight. It's fully assembled. Just pull it out of the box and read the instructions and put it in. You don't have to fool around with little screws or little nuts and bags and stuff. It's great. One of my biggest things is made in the USA. It's made in my home state of Wisconsin. Every part is made that you can replace. It's easy to use, as you've seen. It's really easy to install on the car, and it's easy to put the bike and secure it on it or take the bike off. It's one of the best things. You don't have to worry about the bike itself falling off when you're driving down the road. The bike is secure, and the rack is secure to the hitch of the car. It's not going nowhere. You have a peace of mind driving down the road. The only con is that the tap plate in the back moves up and down. There's a little bit of tolerance, a little bit of play, not much.
The only thing extra that I had to do with this was to tighten this nut and this nut down about a quarter turn, and that stiffened it up a little bit, and it got the play out of it. You still got a little bit of play, but it's not enough to make the bike move, and now it's just super.
Make sure that the bike rack itself is clean before you insert it into the hitch, and make sure that the hitch is clean of dirt.
So that was pretty simple. It came fully assembled out of the box and installed easily. Just read the instructions, make sure you keep it clean, the part that inserts into your hitch itself, and the inside of the receiver, the hitch, make sure that's clean. Also make sure you got 2 inches minimum that the actual bike rack is slid inside the hitch. Other than that, I don't have any cons with it. I've towed my bike around all over the country, about 2,000 miles now, and had no problems with it. I'm not worried about it falling off my car. I'm not constantly looking in my rearview mirror. I know it's secure, it's not going nowhere. So a thumbs up. Yes, it's a little pricey, but you know, some of these bicycles can be a couple $1,000s, so it's worth every penny of the investment. And it gives you a peace of mind when you're driving 75, 85 miles an hour down the highway. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You have yourself a very pleasant day.